It's working with the LA County Sheriff's Office on the case. My jewelry's worth about $1. It's not real. I just got a jewelry person. I mean, my ring is, my wedding, but even that's a band.
And it's just getting expensive, just like everything else. But that's okay, because there are some diamonds in the sky that you may not actually be able to watch tonight because it's kind of cloudy. And looking at some shower activity just a little bit now, but we're probably going to see some more as we move past midnight and into the morning out, really throughout much of Sunday. So we're scanning the skies now. You can see some showers and thunderstorms, especially off toward the east. But we do have a few across our region, and we're probably going to see this amp up. We're going to see some showers coming in from the west as well, and so we're going to see more rain moving into the overnight hours. What we have here is a shower just moving outside to the east. You can see over London, I assume that's how that's pronounced, and then also toward the north you can see a couple showers. But beyond that, the rest of us are actually pretty dry. Now this morning we dropped down to the 60s. No one, at least we got into the 60s, no one stayed in the 70s, but you'll notice too that nobody was quite in the 50s, and we're probably going to be even a little bit milder than that moving into tonight. Now today, we stayed out of the 90s. Some of you didn't reach the 80s, but most of us did. In fact, in Dayton, we got up to about 88 degrees. Oh, yep, there's Oxford and Wilmington. I was covering that one. You can see 90 and 92 degrees, so pretty warm day out there. Temperatures now, we're in the 70s, and we're likely going to stay in the 70s, at least a lot of us. Now, some of you are in the low 70s, so I would say in Logan County, Champaign County, Clark County, you probably will reach the 60s, but I think it's going to be pretty difficult for many areas, say in Montgomery County, including Dayton, to actually get down to the 60s tonight. That's because it's humid, that's because it's cloudy, and we're going to see some rain here soon enough. In fact, if you compare the temperature now to this time yesterday, it's quite a bit warmer. We're about 12 degrees warmer in Troy, 10 degrees warmer in Sydney, 8 degrees warmer in Dayton. And so that's the pattern over the next couple days. We're going to be, actually next several days, we're going to be warming up. We're going to be a little bit wet, but we actually dry out toward midweek as many of us return to the 90s. So looking outside, you can see lots of cloud cover, and then you'll notice too some showers and thunderstorms kind of developing in eastern Illinois, western Indiana. We're going to be watching these throughout the night as they make their way across the Hoosier State, getting closer toward the Miami Valley. We're going to see a good chance of some thunderstorms as we move, likely after midnight. Between midnight and sunrise, we'll probably see some good shower and thunderstorm activity. And then, like I said, temperatures are on the rise. You can see not so warm tomorrow, a high of 76. That's because it's going to be rainy and it's going to be cloudy. But then you can see Monday 83, Tuesday 88, getting up to 92 on Wednesday. We're typically about 86 degrees for this time of year. So as we do dry off, we see more sunshine. We're going to warm up as well. And unfortunately, I don't think the humidity is going anywhere. So we're still going to have nights either in the upper 60s or the low 70s. So pretty mild. It's really not that high above average for this time of year, but we definitely will be warming up. It's going to feel a little bit sticky. Now let's take a look at the futurecast. Overnight, here's a look at midnight. You can see a couple isolated showers possible, perhaps a few rumbles of thunder throughout the night, but it really begins to amp up closer to sunrise. You can see some orange and some red here. But the good news is that we're not actually expecting any severe weather. What we're looking at, and what I mean by that is either large hail or strong winds or even a tornado. What we're really looking at, probably some localized heavy rain, some localized flooding possible, so be aware of that. Not flooding everywhere, just some localized areas, as we do expect quite a bit of rain moving in through Sunday. It'll be definitely be wetter than what we had today. Here's a look at the afternoon and then the evening hours. You can see it's not raining completely throughout the whole day. What we're going to see instead are some waves of rain coming through. So between now and the end of the day tomorrow, I think several places will pick up at least an inch, probably several places above 2 inches. 3 inches might be hard to come by, but we might see some localized areas above 3 inches. So here's the next 7 days. As we do dry off into the next week, we warm up as well, highs in the 90s, and then you'll notice too, like I said, low temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. That means it's probably going to remain pretty muggy.
All right, Robert, thank you. It was another tough day for the Reds. The team lost to the Cardinals in St. Louis today. A home run from Jonathan India didn't compare to the 2 home runs from the Cardinals' Paul Goldschmidt and Lars Nootbaar. The final for today's game was 3 Reds, 11 Cardinals. The Reds are looking to redeem themselves tomorrow at 2:15 at Busch Stadium.